Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mackie, and tonight we are in the haunted garage. I haven't made one of these haunted garage videos in such a long time, and I always see so many people asking me about updates on the haunted garage, if anything weird has been happening at my house. So I figured I'd sit down and make another haunted garage video and see if anything comes through, which I'm sure it will because I was sitting out here for like the past 30 minutes and a lot is happening, and I was wondering why, and I realized that tonight's the full moon, and I actually have noticed that on full moon nights my house gets crazy. But before we do get in the video, I just want to say sorry I haven't been posting as much on my personal channel. I've been focusing a lot on the Mackie and Amanda channel, and also this past week I've been having a really bad flare-up with my Crohn's disease, but thankfully, a couple days ago, I got on a new steroid, so I'm already feeling so much better and basically completely back to normal. So I'm ready to go out to these haunted, spooky locations once again. Speaking of haunted, spooky locations, Amanda and I are going to two super scary places tomorrow. I'm really scared and nervous, but also really excited for it. So that video will come out on this Friday, so make sure you go over to Mackie and Amanda and check it out. And also another exciting announcement, Amanda and I just released our first podcast episode over on our channel, and it's also on all streaming platforms where you listen to podcasts. Amanda talks about some of her most recent readings that she's done for people, and while we were filming the podcast, we were filming it in my room, which is severely haunted if you didn't know. And something crazy happened in the video, so go watch it. We just uploaded that today, so go check it out. As for my channel, I'm going to be sticking to the Wednesday upload schedule and occasionally Sunday, just depending, but yeah, from this point on, I'm not going to be missing any more uploads. Now that all the announcements are out of the way, let's get into tonight's video. Now, since we're in the haunted garage, it's only fair that we set up the REM pod, because lately when Amanda and I come in here, we always set this thing up and so much has happened with it. So now it's like the new normal. If I'm in here doing anything like this, I gotta have the REM pod out. And basically how the REM pod works, anything gets close to this antenna, it will spike up like that. So I'm just going to set that right there because it's super creepy having it behind me. I'll also get out my EMF reader, which detects electromagnetic fields. And typically when I'm in the garage, okay, or not, I was going to say typically when I'm in the garage, it stays somewhere in between 10 and 20. It doesn't drop to 0, but now I'm kind of concerned because I turned it on and it's at 0. So I don't know if now it's shooting up. What the hell? It just hit 13 and is dropping back down. So the reason I decided to film this garage video tonight is because I was just on FaceTime with Amanda in here for about an hour. The whole time I was on the phone with her, I kept seeing these little flashes out the corner of my eye, and I'd look over and I'd catch a quick glimpse of something floating by, and I didn't know if it was like dust or debris floating or what it actually was. I just wasn't paying much attention because I didn't want to get scared. But about 30 minutes through the conversation, Amanda's like, okay, I've been seeing orbs flying behind you this entire time, and like, I can't believe you just said that, because that kind of confirms that what I've been seeing the entire time is also orbs. So on top of that, there's this weird thing that happens whenever Amanda and I talk on FaceTime. I don't know what it is, why this happens, but whenever I'm on FaceTime with Amanda, this is the only person this happens with. My phone screen will flash completely black. Like, the whole screen will turn black for a second and slowly come back on to full focus. And every time that happens with Amanda, I just get a really like heavy, bad feeling. It's actually terrifying. So that kept happening. And then one point when that happened, I heard this noise behind me that was like, I don't know what that noise was. But so I heard that noise. I'm like, Amanda, did you just hear that? And she said, no, what was it? So I described the noise to her, and I started panning my phone around like this. And when I got to right here, she could see behind me, and she gasped. I'm like, oh no, like, why are you gasping? And she said she thought she saw something right here behind me in front of those surfboards. Which was also interesting because just a couple nights ago I was out here playing guitar and singing, and I was recording it on my phone because I write a lot of music. So when I'm just out here writing a song, I always video record it just so I don't forget the lyrics if I like something. So I had my phone sitting here recording, and I was out here for about an hour in the same spot, the garage door, everything closed, no airflow in here. And as I was sitting here, for some reason, the bags back there, right there in the same spot, Amanda saw something. One of the bags that sits up there just came shooting down off the surfboards, and I actually have it on camera, so I'll insert that clip right here. You can't judge my singing because I never said I was a good singer. I just do it for fun. So now enjoy the clip. Okay, so that was slightly terrifying when that happened because there's no physical reason that should be happening unless someone has any idea. Comment it down below, but yeah, that was scary. So with all that being said, that's a little backstory, a little history update about what's been going on in the haunted garage out here. And if you're new here, I'll just cover this quickly because I don't know if the camera could hear that, but it's just like a bang. But I'll cover this quickly. My garage is severely haunted because the previous owner took his own life in here. And besides that, we think there's a portal in the corner over there. So there's always stuff going on in here. I really want to just use the Necrophonic app and the REM pod and the EMF and see if we can pick anything up. So if any spirits are in here with me, can you come near this REM pod right here? The REM pod is this device with the red light on it. If you come near it, it'll light up like that and it'll know you're here. So if any spirits are here, could you just come near that and set it off for me? You can take energy from the light right here. That was the microwave inside. That scared me so bad. Oh, it was red. I thought I saw something in the corner. Oh, every time I turn it. There's no way. This thing is messing with me. Every time I turn it for the camera to see, it goes from red back to blue, and now it's dropping all the way down. There's no way that just happened. I just saw something in the corner over there, so I put this over there, and right when I did, it turned bright red. Oh, and I also forgot to mention this. This happened last night. So I was out here around 10 o'clock, and my little stray cat that I adopted last year, he still comes by every single night to get fed. So he came by, so I was going out there to feed him, and as I was walking from the washing machine back here out to feed him, I'm literally standing probably on my way out. I'm right here in front of this surfboard, and I feel something brush against my back. And as I feel it brush against my back, I hear something hit the floor, and I turn around and look, and it's a pair of my mom's sunglasses that had been sitting on the washing machine. And there's no physical explanation of how those sunglasses got from the washing machine to my back unless someone picked them up and threw them at me. But clearly there was no one here. So it was very odd. Okay, I'm gonna use the Necrophonic app for a little bit. I haven't used the Necrophonic app in so long, but... Alright, before I start this, I only want to talk to positive spirits or spirits that I know personally. I don't want to talk to any negative spirits. Nothing bad is permitted to come through on this app. Nothing negative is permitted to communicate with me. Is anyone here? It just said turn around. Is someone behind me? I'm sorry. Why are you sorry? Can you... Who's here? Can you set off the REM pod, this device behind me? Can you go near it? Who's been here with me when I talked to Amanda? House? If someone's here, can you make a noise? Is someone making my back hurt? Who's making my back hurt? What the f*** was that? No, like literally, what was that? Who made that noise? Nothing bad is permitted in here. Here. Only positive spirits are permitted in here. Anything negative, you must leave. You're not allowed to be in this house. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. So I'm just getting like a terrible, terrible feeling. I'm getting kind of dizzy. And I just don't feel good overall. Like something isn't right in here. So my back just started hurting really bad. I got dizzy and just it doesn't feel right in here overall. So when that... I've noticed every time there's a... What the hell is that? Everyone's asleep in my house. It's 11:13 at night. My mom's asleep. My brother's at his girlfriend's. My dad's asleep. There's nothing that should be making that noise right now. But I was saying every full moon I've been noticing this one spirit comes through that is just feels awful, and it's every time Amanda and I talk on a full moon. It just makes me feel like shit. So when this starts to happen, I just cut off all communication completely. So alright, we're done communicating. You're not welcome here. You have to get out of my house. But on that note, I know this was a shorter video, so sorry for that. I didn't expect for this thing to come through, but you know, it happens. Bad spirits, it's a common occurrence, right? It's normal for just a bad spirit to come into your garage and make you feel like you fell off a bridge. Like I said, I just want to say sorry again for being so inconsistent with my uploads. From this point on, it's going to be every single Wednesday, and you can count on that. Plus, Amanda and I have amazing content planned, so there's just a lot of content coming out right now. We have Wednesdays, Fridays, Sundays, an occasional 2 videos on Sundays, so there's a whole lot going on, and you don't want to miss out. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications, and thank you to everyone who's been subscribing lately. I really appreciate it. As for the Mackie and Amanda channel, we've had the channel for 1 month, and we're at we're 5,000 subscribers away from 100,000. It's like, how did this happen to us? Thank you to everyone who has been supporting us. And other than that, if there's any locations or anything fun you want to see me do, like order another haunted mystery box or anything like that, comment it down below and I'll definitely do those ideas. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace!